Hello. It's been a while, if you're still here, because this is, of course, not the channel that you would have wanted this to be on, but this is where we will be. This is where we'll be from now on. Yes, this new Canada Coaster fan. So some of you guys are wondering what happened. A lot of people were telling me that I have to say something. I did on Reddit on a post that was about. It was like, what happened to CCF? And I was like, yeah, this is what happened. But my mind has changed a little bit since then. And I also still get the question every day, and it's been really ominous or whatever. A lot of people following my Instagram account, lots of people following my personal Instagram account, getting DMs about it. So I thought let's talk about this today. Let me explain everything. So again, you guys probably noticed that around November, I really was not making a lot of videos at the time, and there's no reason for that really at all. I don't really know why. I wasn't thinking about quitting at that point. We've talked about this. I have quit this channel multiple times without publicly announcing. I made a video back in February where I was going to quit, and it was like a really emotional video because, oh my gosh, my life was just going crazy at that point. And I had no time. I didn't have the mental capacity to continue to deal with comments, to deal with, getting consistent uploads, and I just lost it. My mom's like, don't post this. You're not done yet. And it turns out I wasn't done yet. I still had a whole summer of videos, summer that I did really well. But I was close to quitting. Every year, like with me, I've always had what I call a cycle of interest. I think a lot of people I know have this, where it's like I have different interests and I get really invested in them at certain points, and then after a while, I lose interest in that almost completely and try to avoid that mentally because I have like a burnout and I focus on something else. That happens every year with coasters, but because coasters are on such a what do you call it, like a scheduled sort of cycle, it's like I can take a break from it for a bit, maybe make occasional videos, and that's why I always kind of go quiet around January, February. Last year I had a really bad burnout. It was like one of the worst ones ever, and it was just really concerning. This year, I mean, it took 1 month to burn out this year, so it was not looking good at all for me this year. It was tough to get that full burnout where I just don't want to think about coasters, but it just happened, and it was like, oh, okay, that sucks. But no, I was just like, I'll get back to this eventually. We'll be back. I was going to focus on my podcast channel, which also got taken down. Was a victim of the recent striking. But okay, so what happened was I wake up in the morning. My dad's like, "Oh, Coaster Force took down your videos," and I'm like he just said it so nonchalantly. And how would my dad know that? Well, somehow my dad has my CCF email hooked up to his phone. I think it's because I know what it was. It was because back in the day, of the early days of the channel, I would log into my YouTube account on his phone because he had more data than me, and I would use that to check analytics and stuff like that. But yeah, so I don't get that. And he was saying, "Oh, it's on your email," and he read out the goofy email name that I made in like 8th grade for the channel. And I'm like, "Dad, stop it!" But I'm like, "Okay, what does this mean?" Didn't know it meant a strike. Just thought it was like a claim or something like that. I didn't think it was like a strike and demonetization of the entire channel until I checked like a week later, and it said, "Oh, you got 4 strikes or something like that." So I was trying to upload a video on Unlisted that I was going to download and use, and it had 4 strikes, and it says like something I had to go to copyright school. Did that, and then it says something goofy where it's like you could take down the videos and it will stop it. So I'm like, okay, let's do this, and it took me to the page where I take down the videos, but it says the videos were already taken down. So I'm confused because it didn't give me that option to take them down. So I'm like, oh. And it said, if this isn't fixed within a week of the strike, your channel will be terminated. But I thought, okay, so that means that the strike should be taken care of if YouTube manually deleted the videos, right? But no, it was taken down the next day, and I was just kind of like, eh. Yeah, honestly, I was just at the time I was, this is. If you guys don't know, I'm in university this year, or college, as you guys like to call it, down in America. But yeah, I've been taking 5 classes this semester, 5 classes next semester. So I've been focused on that, focused on my friends and stuff like that as well, focused on the things that I'm currently interested in. So because of that, I've just never been able to squeeze in time for videos at all, and I've also had some technical issues on videos difficulty. So at the time, I was like, okay, this is fine. But as times went on, I maybe realized like, I've lost my accomplishments. I won't be able to get back to making the videos unless I do something like this or I make a new channel. So I'm like, okay, I want to keep that option open, then I can make videos. That was my source of revenue, by the way. As my source of income. I do not currently have any jobs or anything like that, and I was just kind of consistently making them. Not even when I didn't make videos, I'd make about as much as I'd spend in a month, so it was perfect. Now I've got no source for that, and it's of course Christmas season, so that's a little frustrating, but that's okay. I was actually really stressed about Christmas season earlier in the year. Being a student, being someone with a lot of money right now as a student, but that's okay because I'm totally fine with that. But anyways, so back to the channel. Coaster Force took down a bunch of videos, and I guess I didn't really have the understanding of what exactly the copyright would entail, because maybe I might not have decided that I got my videos from them, even though it says there's a watermark. And I guess the other thing too is like, I don't know, I was scared almost, and these are videos from like 3 years ago, that they would find it in the tags and would not care and take it down. But I thought, I would have survived over coaster lists and stuff like that, and Ezio Auditore's coaster lists, because I was, putting commentary over their clips and stuff like that. So it's like, if you want to watch the actual clip and not have to listen to someone talking over it, you can go to their channel, but they didn't see it that way. The one thing that frustrated me the most about this, apart from like, the big guy picking on the little guy, the thing that frustrated me with this was that it was like, not only old videos, but it was like not very highly viewed videos. Like they're like Silverwood related videos, and those would like just be, I'm going to get out a video, it's going to be Silverwood related, but they wouldn't get like a fraction of what I would want from the average video. So I was shocked with that. I was upset about that, but there wasn't much I could do. I know a lot of people were upset about the channel being taken down, and that's okay. And I'm thankful for that. But at the end of the day, I was kind of losing interest and wanting to focus on other things, so it was kind of a blessing. But I also didn't want this channel to be gone. I didn't want to lose the opportunity in the future to make more videos, especially when I've got big trips coming up and events coming up next year. So what does that mean for this channel? That means that this channel, don't expect that much uploading, but I want you guys to subscribe today. I like this video. Share it, because this channel's not done. CCF is not done. I'm gonna have to share my experiences in Japan at Halloween Nights, whether that's just in vlog form and not list. I really want you guys to stick around, and this won't be the last video until then. I'll probably do something, but I'm thinking more vlog stuff, less lists, less slideshows. I don't know, just having a fun time. Just El Toro Ryan's popular. He has Coaster Idiots. I actually, believe it or not, never watched an El Toro Ryan video in my life. I don't think. Because I don't watch coaster YouTube, but with the concept that I'm getting from that is like it's like kind of humorous coaster vlogs. I kind of want to do something like that. That'd be fun. So we're gonna have stuff like that. In the meantime, I'm gonna bring back the sports podcast, Ice in Our Veins. Check that out. And last thing, and I'm gonna actually probably make an announcement about this on the channel. I have another project that might be YouTube related, might not be YouTube related. I don't know. It's gonna be bigger than CCF. It's gonna be more important to me than CCF, that I want to start working on. I'm not sure when it's actually going to start. Probably somewhere between the next 2 weeks and the next year. Sometime in that span. Long span. I'm going to start something that I've wanted to start for a while, but I'm going to put a lot of energy in. I'm not going to cut any corners. It's not going to be slideshows. It's going to be something that's meaningful to me, something that I've wanted to do for a while. Just not sure how I'm going to do that. I'm just kind of working out the logistics of it. I haven't told many people except for a couple of my friends. But that's going to be fun. Or it's going to be important at least. And I'm looking forward to it. But this channel, not dead. Subscribe, stick around, and I will get back to you guys later. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you if you made it through the whole thing. Ask me questions below. I'll be sure to answer, and I will see you guys all later. Goodbye, everybody.